Now hold up, wait a minute. The biggest ever circulating supply burn being announced tomorrow. Woo! Tomorrow, Vault Army, check this out. Not one, but we got 2 commas in this burn. That means at least $1 million being burned. And check this out, Okay, 9 hours left for the tax-free buy event. That explains why Voltoshi had that tax-free event going on till the end of April. And luckily, April ends today. And if you need some more clarity, this is the minimum amount of Volt that will be burned based on today's price. So the bare minimum is at least $1 million. This is not even about Volti-Eco. This is not even about the airdrops. We're not even talking about the $1 million burn at all-time highs. Let's get into this. Now, before we begin, guys, please do me a favor and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome, guys. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell for me, please, and thank you. We had to go talk about what's going on here, guys. Overall markets have been holding very nice and steady throughout the weekend. BTC in the 29 zone, trying to make its run to 30K, which I think is going to happen very soon. Meme coins have been blasting into outer space, which, by the way, I have a video coming out on one right after this one, so stick around for that too. Guys, let's look at the Volt chart, sitting steady in the 12s range. And as a matter of fact, we've been holding our line pretty good. And maybe, just maybe, it has something to do with the fact that Voltoshi is going to be doing a massive burn on, yes, guys, the circulating supply on Volt. This is going to be crazy, and it's the biggest burn that we've seen thus far. And tomorrow is the day that we're going to find out what exactly is it going to be. So this is going to be a quick video, guys, because we got to get right to the point. Let's look at what we got going on so far, okay? We know that Volti-Eco is about to roll out. We know that the first airdrop is at any time. We don't know exactly when, but we know it's right around the corner, right? We also understand that these airdrops are being executed by AI technology, meaning that we're going to be getting way more of a bang for our buck than doing it the old-fashioned traditional manner, using individual people. Secondly, we also are aware that some of the airdrops, even a few that have happened just this year alone, individual wallets made up to $1 to $2 million, and we understand the percentages of how that's going to be distributed amongst the Vault Army, and especially to the chart, the 20% buyback and burn. So we talked about last video about how much money we could be seeing coming into the direct Vault chart. We've been saying 6-figure buys, possibly even 7-figure buys, at when we least expect it into the chart. You mean to tell me that besides knowing all of this that's going down, we now have even more news on top of that, that the circulating supply is being burned 7 figures worth? The bare minimum, $1 million, that's the bare minimum. Do you guys know how hard that's gonna have an effect on this chart? Coupled with the airdrops coming in, that means whatever effect the airdrops are going to have on us with this current supply is going to be way more, probably even double the amount of fire, depending on how much is actually burned from the circulating supply. Every single buy that comes after this burn is complete will have way more of an impact on the chart than it already has been with the amount of money that's been burnt in Volt. Volti-Chain has been doing an adequate job of burning consistent amounts of Volt as it is. Now we're about to start seeing a big supply shock, guys. The supply shock is what we were waiting on to see. Now, I thought we would be seeing a supply shock as the months go on. I had no idea we were going to start seeing happen in sudden chunks, because remember, even those big amounts of money that are being bought back into the Volt chart from those airdrops, that's going to be burned. That's going to be burned. So that's a whole lot to be factoring in at once, and Volti-Eco is not even out yet. Oh my goodness, guys. This is getting insane, man. This is like that type of novella that you never want to end, because every time you think you reached a part of an episode, they hit you with another spinoff, another spinoff, another spin. It does not stop when it comes to Volt. And you see, I know you guys have been seeing all the money moving into the meme coins, guys. I know you guys have been seeing what's been happening with the frog tokens and all these other meme tokens, the celebrity tokens. Money is coming in a stupid manner, and that's good, because that's how we know meme coin season, altcoin season, that's around the corner, man. That's around the corner. Now, I think it's going to be waiting on to see what is BTC going to do. What is that big move? I've heard some people saying 37K, 40K as the next round. I'm all for it, man. You know me, I'm bullish as can be. when it comes to the markets. You know what I'm saying? I would not be surprised if we see ETH getting close to 3K in the near future from how things are looking right now too. Now just imagine what type of money is going to be flowing into the markets, and especially flowing into Vault, because we got Volti card. We now have a gold card that when you drop it, it makes the metal cling when it hits the table. We have burns that I haven't seen any other project do burns on this type of magnitude except for when they launch. But that doesn't even count because no one's in the project at the time, right? Here we have the supply shock happening while most of us are already holders of this project. And this is going to be insane because when you see those burns take place and then you see how much of an effect each buy has, especially those big buys from the airdrops. Oh my goodness. And we didn't even think about all the attention that's going to garnish to this project and seeing that institutional money flowing into the market. It's going to be crazy. And now it makes sense why that time when Pablo was saying he was just sitting there all week staring at the ceiling, because it just could not be fathomed. Holy crap, this can't be fathomed. Play this video over if you need to understand what's really happening and understand the magnitude of what this is gonna do for Volt. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Let's see the news tomorrow, man. Let's see how much it's gonna be. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Jazz Royce, and like I always say, I'm gonna catch each and every one of you guys at the top.